All right. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. This is Thursday, the 28th day of August, 2025. And this is 11:16 p.m. Nigerian time. So thank you for joining me in this video. We have a very important discussion that I want us to discuss. And don't forget that if you are watching me from YouTube, there is a link on the comment section where you can join me live in this discussion. So this is a very important discussion and it is a sensitive one. So I would like us to pay a very, good attention to this. Now in this video, as you can see in the topic, 11 years today, APC, All Progressive Congress, the party, imported the people we call the Bändits today, okay? The terrorists were terrorizing everywhere. So today is an anniversary, started today, because in 2014, on Thursday, it's not Thursday, right? But 28th day of August, 2014, that was when the importation of these terrorists, these people they call Bändits, started in 2014. It enters even January 2015. The purpose of deportation is for election. And the reason why I am taking this issue very, serious is because I do not see anyone talking about it in Nigeria. Does it mean that these people were able to shut the mouths of over 200 million up? And I'm going to tell you the danger of this, terrorists that was imported into Nigeria. Every now and then, people used to hear it. It sounds like a movie. It sounds like a play. No, these people are not serious. How can you say people imported terrorists into Nigeria? It doesn't sound well to people. And that is why I really want us to deliberate about this matter. Okay? Now, every now and then, we used to hear about bandits. We used to hear about these people terrorizing from across the country, okay? We used to hear them and their activities is very, very, evil. It's a terrorist act. And since 2015 till today is about 11 years, okay? And these people have killed almost 1 million Nigerians, almost 1 million Nigerians, okay? And some data said over 1 million Nigerians. So these people have killed more than 1 million people. And the worst thing is that the people who imported this, set of people who are terrorizing are the same people who are ruling you. That is number one. Then number two, let's go into what it has cost. It fuels agitation from across the country. When you see different agitation, people agitating to leave the country, it started when they noticed that the APC government were importing terrorists. You get it right? It started when they discovered that the APC government, they were not government then. But when they won the election, they noticed that these people they imported, it must be a danger. So that was how, so many people started agitating. They said they want to leave Nigeria because nobody can keep quiet. Nobody can just close his or her eyes, seeing the danger ahead of us. So these are the things I want us to look into in this, program. Now, let us listen to Baraje on a Channels television. You see, most of these people used to come on national television. They will just come, they will confess, they will let you know that, yes, this thing really happened. We did this. But They are saying it because they know that you can't do anything. They know that Nigerians are too weak. They know that they are going to get away with it. Nobody can question them. Nobody can ask them anything. Your influencers are not ready for this topic. The Ondoyas would say that this topic is a sensitive topic, that they don't want to put mouth. Everybody is afraid to die, but the real people are dying because of what the APC administration did. So thanks for joining me. Don't forget what I said, that if you're watching me on YouTube, you can just join this conversation through the link on the comment section. So I want to take you into this journey to explaining what transpired. Let's get there.
Let me first of all say that the idea of bringing people from outside the country to destabilize wasn't, I didn't say they brought people to destabilize. What I said was that the idea, they actually brought people into the country with the intention that those people will come and vote for them. I think you understand? And they never realized, they never knew, they were never convinced that they were going to win that election, because PDP was very, very strong on ground. So the fear was that they were going to lose the election. So the only thing they could do was to bring in people who could serve as mercenaries to come and win elections for them through the back door. But when the new PDP came on board and joined them and to form the APC and won the election, they didn't know what to do with those people. And in the process, those people became uncontrollable. Many people have spoken about that. You've mentioned a name now, although I hate to mention names. You've mentioned a name now. You've mentioned the El-Rufai. He talked about them. Let me first of all say that the idea of bringing people from outside the country to destabilize wasn't.
All right. Please, Mr. Evans, I'm trying to bring you to stage, but I couldn't. I don't know what happened. So I think it would be better for you to leave the stage and come back again so that I can add you to the stage. Peaceman, you are welcome. All right. You hear Baraje, what he said, that the idea of bringing people to destabilize, that they never meant to use all these bandits to destabilize Nigeria. That what they meant from the beginning was that let us bring them to win election, let us bring them to remove Goodluck Jonathan. That was the essence, the primary purpose why they brought these people into the country. You can hear him saying that, right? That when the likes of Bukola Sariki, Dino Mendaye, Atiku Abubakar, when these people now joined the All Progressive Congress, they abandoned Goodluck, in the, let me use the word, in the eve of election, when the election was so close, they abandoned Goodluck Jonathan. So they now entered APC. So this man is saying that they don't know what to do with these terrorists again. Since the terrorists have come into the country and people from PDP have joined APC, so they don't know what to do with them again. So they are left to be hovering around. And that is why today, if you see where all these bandits are terrorized, and the government don't put mouth, because it's the same APC government that imported them into the country. Listen to what the man said.
Let me first of all say that the idea of bringing people from outside the country to destabilize wasn't, I didn't say they brought people to destabilize. What I said was that the idea, they actually brought people into the country with the intention that those people will come and vote for them. I think you understand? And they never realized, they never knew, they were never convinced that they were going to win that election, because PDP was very, very strong on ground. So the fear was that they were going to lose the election. So the only thing they could do was to bring in people who could serve as mercenaries to come and win elections for them by.
This is a treasonable act. Why is it that nobody is talking about this? I continue to ask questions. And that is why we have to raise awareness. You have to raise campaign that the APC government you are worshipping are the same people who imported terrorists that are killing you. But nobody is talking about this. But I think we are ready to go after it now. We are ready for this now. All right. Let's tune into our guests. I don't want to be repeating videos. Don't forget that this is the same statement that Enyi Nanya Baribe, Erufai, Kuwa Baraje, they said this every now and then on national television, that these people imported these terrorists into the country and so on and so forth. So this is a very terrible situation we have find ourselves. All right, let's talk to our guest. Peaceman, good evening. Thanks for joining us. Let me unmute you from this end. Okay, you can unmute yourself from that end so that you tell us your thoughts and what you have been thinking about this. If you don't mind, you can on your video, but if you don't have light where you are, you can continue joining us without video. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, my
Can you
brother.
hear me?
How you day? Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm fine. I can hear you.
Okay, very good. My brother, I have no too much words to say. Is that, the reason why they imported those terrorists who came to Nigeria to come and help them for the election so that Buhari will win. We call it foolishness. You know why I call it foolishness? You see, Funani, let me say, I don't want to talk about tribalism. I will tell you what is in my mind, and every human being have his mind. Funanis.
Okay. That is your opinion.
Yeah. The Funanis who claim to be Nigeria, for my own, they are the real main problem of that country. Secondly, the Funanis are not well educated. They are not well educated. Yeah. We have even before they imported those Funanis who came to help them to read the election, we have been having Funani in Nigeria. You understand? So as of that time, they were not too much. They were not much, and they can't do nothing. So when their brother,
I don't think those people were troublesome.
No, I grown up in Nigeria, and I know what I'm talking about. When the Funanis were in Nigeria, those Funanis in Nigeria was okay. Nigeria was good. Everything was fine. People were sleeping. I was working around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at the night. Though back days in the 90s, there is nothing like kidnapping, and there was, business was moving, things were very fine. So along the line, when Obasanjo and I came to become the president of Nigeria, I don't want to go there. So the reason why they imported all these people is to help them so that they can read the election, but not knowing that all Nigerians, also Igbos, Yorubas, they want Buhari to be the president of Nigeria. It's not just the Northerners. We all have made the mistake. Not just the Northerners that want Buhari to be president. No, we all supported. Even Father Mbaka and the rest of the prophet who prophesied that when Buhari become president, things will be fine.
And the rest of them.
Yes, things will be fine. So and what make the reason why Nigeria, it looks as if Nigeria don't talk. They believe that there is a better place to go in heaven, and that place is called heaven. That when they die, they will go to heaven, but not knowing that place they saw themselves as a human being is their creation, is their land. They have to beautify it for the next generation to take over. Let me tell you, my brother, the reason why you see Europeans are better than Africa today is because of when Europeans are producing, or maybe they are doing technology, that technology is generation to generation. It's generation to generation. You see, but in Africa, it's like Igbo people now. Igbo, like I am an Igbo man. We teach our people during the back days. Mr. Okocha, when when your master settle you, your master will settle you and you will go free. But nowadays, masters cheat their boys. They don't settle their boys at all. Even they even they even try to assassinate that their boy that served them for 7 years because they don't want to settle that boy. You see, so that is what is happening now in Nigeria. Why? Because of bad government and bad economy.
I want to.
Igbo people
All
were
right.
among the
Let me
people that
ask you a
voted
question.
Buhari. Yoruba people were among the people that voted Buhari. So it's not just the Northerners. We all have made mistakes. And the only way we can correct this mistake now is to divide Nigeria. We are not going to regional governments. Abori Accord, during the Abori Accord
I
in
want to
Ghana,
ask you a question.
Ojukwu and
Yeah.
Gowon. So
Yeah. So this is a public. Yeah, I want to ask you a question. Let us go. I want us to hit the nail at the head. As you know, this is a public opinion platform. So everybody is entitled to say what they have in their mind. So let us hit the nail at the head. The question is this. Since these people have admitted, when you commit a crime, number one is that you become a suspect of that crime. Okay? They said these people, they brought the terrorists. We suspected they brought the terrorists. Is a suspect. But when you confess with your mouth, you admitted that you imported the terrorists, it becomes that you have accepted the crime. That is the situation we are facing in Nigeria. That the same APC government who imported these terrorists, they have come out to admit that they did.
This very man, sorry, sir, this very man that have spoken that they imported the terrorists. He himself knows about this importing of these terrorists. He knows about it.
Okay.
But it's because of his selfish interest, because of his own selfish interest that made him not to confess on time. You understand? Not only him, there are many of them. And if you look at it, it was Tinubu, let me say Tinubu and his cabal that imported this terrorist. You understand? So that Buhari will be president. But this very man knows about all these things. Now he's confessing. Let me tell you, we saw some of the black people, not even Africa. We have what they call greediness and wickedness, just to favor our family. As I am now, I will never take because of my family. I will start committing sin so that other people will not eat just for me and my family. Remember that we are not going to live in this world forever, but our plan is to build up our nation so that our generation will also learn from us and continue where their forefather left all these things. You understand what I mean? So the only thing, let me tell you, my brother, what this man said is true. Okay, do you know now? I want to tell you something now. Do you know that in diplomatic, the Funanis are the owner of Nigeria, but they are not the indigene of Nigeria. They are not even Nigeria. Even those old Funanis who claim that what they call Edward Danfodium, what they call it, their forefathers, Edward Danfodium, blah 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 blah. Funanis are not Nigeria in originality of the land. Funanis have no land. There are people they call Egyptians. These people are like Funanis. Funanis are like these people. Funanis have no land. But because of the corruption of the Britain, because the Britain saw that these people have no land, and whatever the British tell the Funanis is what the Funani will do, because Funani have no land. Funani want the British and America to help them to take Nigeria as their own country. And we Yorubas and Igbos and the other ethnic groups are sleeping. Why are we sleeping? It's because of tribalism. The reason why Nigeria is collapsing is because of tribalism. Because if we all come together if we all come together to fight as one Nigeria, to make sure these leaders will stop them, brother, 230 million can defeat all these people. How many of them? How many of the politicians? How many of the police? How many of the soldiers? So one, everybody is afraid to die, and nobody want to die. Yoruba don't want to die for Igbo. Igbo don't want to die for Yoruba. Hausa don't want to die for Igbo. Fulani themselves, they are the gidigba. They are the one. They have seen that there are fears in our mind. So that is the reason why you see that these people, they have told them that they can conquer this indigenous of these people, that they are afraid, and some of them are Christian, and some of them are Muslim, and some of them are Shia Muslim. You understand? So when they bring these terrorists in, they have given them, my brother, let me tell you, go and watch very soon. Go and watch very soon. Tinubu, I am telling you the truth. You will say that I said it. Tinubu will never make it 2027. I know why I'm saying it. Good. You know, Tinubu is a sickler. He's a sickler. He's very sick. As you see himself here, he's very sickler. And let me tell you, I know how old I am. I know.
How do you know about that? Do you have evidence of what you are saying?
Tinubu is a sickler. What was he not in? I think he went to hospital last time in Britain. I don't know when he went to hospital last time. I think he went to.
One does not. No, that one does not make him a sick man. Now someone could be sick. Now, after all, he's an old man.
Let me tell you, he's an old man. It's not because, let me tell you, hey, my brother, I am living. I know the place I am living, brother. There are 100 years old men, white people, who even drive themselves with their car. You understand? Tinubu is a sick life. Tinubu is not even he never passed 80. Tinubu never passed 80. Forget to say maybe now the Baba to where him they do.
Now, let me tell you, people that don't last up to 80 years.
Good. Those people that don't last to up to 80 years, maybe they are having some bad sickness that is impossible to cure. Maybe they are having serious heart problem.
All right.
Or kidney problem.
Yeah, thanks for your opinion. Let us focus the main issue.
Okay.
What are we going to do?
The only way,
because the issue here is that people imported terrorists, and these people are few. They are not more than 1,000. They have admitted that they imported terrorists into the country, and more than 200 million people are mute since 10 years. And the terrorists they imported have killed up to 1 million people. I don't understand this. So,
brother,
what are we going to do?
See, let me tell you, the only thing we are going to do, is to divide Nigeria. If we divide Nigeria, then the Fulani power is finished. Because the reason why you see all these things are going on.
You don't understand the question. The issue
I understand your question.
Yeah, the issue of
the only thing is what we are going to do. The only thing we can do, from my own understanding, is to tell you that the only thing is to divide Nigeria. Finish.
How does dividing Nigeria bring these people to justice? People imported people who have killed. Let me tell you.
Immediately they divide Nigeria. You will see that now me and you will have the power to chase the Funanis away out of our land. Brutality.
But that is not what I'm talking. That is not what I'm talking in this topic. We are talking about people who imported these terrorists.
Yes.
How do we deal with them now?
Brother, you said that people who imported. What are you? What? Wait, my brother, you can't do anything to these people.
Wait, now most of them are not Funanis. Most of them, I think 2 of them were Igbos. Atiku was part of the coalition. Dino Mandela was part of the coalition. Bukola Sariki was part of the coalition. Tinubu was part of the coalition. You understand? So how do we deal with the root cause of the bandits? Because these people imported terrorists. You understand? The APC government imported the terrorists, and they have come to national television not once, not twice, to admit that they did. So these people now, how do we bring them to justice?
My brother, let me tell you something. There is nothing we can do. These people that imported the terrorists, there is nothing we can do them. The only thing that we can do them is revolution to divide this country. Finish. And it will cost, it will be a very big brutal war. It will be a big brutal war.
And that is
because that is the understanding of Nigerian politics.
Yeah.
You understand?
People need to talk about this. No, nobody's going to this angle at all. Now, you see, there was something that happened in one of the states in the north where the police, hijacked or intercepted kidnappers. They arrested them. The military came and opened fire and killed the policemen and allowed the terrorists to go free. It doesn't happen anywhere in the world. So if you begin to dig deep, why is all this thing happening? Why is it that? Let me tell you, there is no terrorist organization, non-state actors that can operate in a nation for 1 week if the government is not supporting them. You understand? So why these Randy Peters were protesting and the police were trying to stop them? He was telling police this thing.
Police went to rescue kidnapper in Taraba. Military officers attack convoy, kill 3 officers and civilians, and then the kidnapper escaped. That is the country that we live in. Law enforcement officers were killed by military.
You understand it?
Police went to rescue kidnapper in Taraba. Military officers attack convoy, kill 3 officers and civilians, and then the kidnapper escaped. That is the country that we live in. Law enforcement.
So can you hear me, my brother? What is the name of this old man? This old man, that was an old man who said that we should defend ourselves, that Nigerians should defend themselves, that the military and the police they are not neutral and they are working with the terrorists. Hello? Thank you, Tiwa Danjuma. Thank you. This man prophesies this thing. He said it. He said they are not neutral. They collude. So how do you expect do you know, let me tell you, those soldiers you saw, they are not soldiers. These are Boko Haram, who repented Boko Haram. They are using Boko Haram to Islamize Nigeria. Their intentional is to Islamize Nigeria. That is their target. And our people are there talking about what they call it, whiskey, talking about Davido, talking about Oseme who get money pass, Obi Kobana who get money pass, Chief Prince who get. Things are getting worse though. We in Europe are seeing everything more than you people are living in Nigeria. I'm telling you, because these people, this youth of these days, they don't know what is happening. My brother, do you know that military are burning houses in Igbo land? Look at what they did in a community of Okigwe military, that they are chasing Biafran Liberation Army. They are burning people's houses. Biafran Liberation Army is in the bush. They are fighting the terrorists who are invading the Igbo land, who are the Funanes. And the Nigerian soldiers are fighting people who are fighting for freedom. And they leave Boko Haram in Servisa forest and attacking people who are fighting for freedom. And the world are watching. United States of America is watching. Britain is watching. And you are telling me that the Nigerian police and soldier will guide you? No, you are an animal to use for human pass. They want to sell pass. My brother, let me tell you, nobody is safe in Nigeria. The only way Nigeria things will be better for people who are the human beings who are living in Nigeria is disintegration of Nigeria. They should
All
divide
right,
Nigeria, my brother.
let us analyze this
So
video.
let's be
Take a listen.
up straight and clear in this conversation. I've had a series of conversation over the span of my career on security in this country. And sometimes it does sound to me like I'm asking the same question over the different governments that have run the affairs of this country, because it looks to me that the problem are just recurring, and it sounds like deja vu, because you'll be wondering. I discussed this about 16 years ago, 14 years ago, 13 years, 10 years ago, and they keep repeating themselves. But let's be straight with Nigerians tonight. Where are these people being for? Where is the funding of these guys coming from? Are these politically funded? Because people being killed, and where are these weapons? They say some of them are headers. They say some of them are this and that. Where do they have the capacity to buy this weaponry? And they are inflicting pain on innocent Nigerians every day. Can we just be straight with Nigerians? Let's know where the problems are. Who are those funding these terrorists?
You see, shown as
This is a very important question that Shemoki Bandoye asked during an interview when the Plateau attack happened last 2 years. Who are funding these people? And every now and then, investigation will be carried out, and they will uncover people who are sponsoring them. But they will tell you that they are protected. Imagine what Benue State Governor Father Aneya Hysen said, that the people in the Senate and House of Rep are the people who are sponsoring the killing of Benue people. It's not up to 1 week. He was mute. He never made that statement again. So these are the issues we are talking about. So how will all these people who have, carried out all this mess, masterminded all these things, how do you think they can fold your hand and allow even restructuring or a referendum or disintegration of Nigeria? It is going to be a very great task. A very great task. Now, this was a video Enyinaya Baribe was referring when he was making statements about, how they imported all these people into the country. He made a statement that Bauchi Governor Bala Mohammed even came to the national television. These people used to come to national television. They are not afraid to say what they want to say because they feel that Nigerians won't react. Nigeria will not even listen. Say something on the news today, nobody will hear you. As far as it's on the news, nobody will hear you. But if it is something about Nyash, breast, everybody will hear you. You understand? So let's listen to what Bala Mohammed said.
And of course, we will try more to cultivate that culture in our people, while at the same time bringing the Fulanis in one fold and try to arrest their traditional practice of moving from one place to the other. And that is very big, an uphill task. But I think we can communicate with them more, because to them they don't have borders from Cameroon to Nigeria.
But that's the thing, Excellency. How do we ensure that those who will be participating in this federal government largely funded program will be Nigerians?
In terms of the funding?
No, in terms of the
operations.
Operations. You said to bring in the Fulanis together. We have Fulanis from other countries.
The issue of misconception, I said there is a lot of mistrust and misconception with regards to the Fulani man. The Fulani man is a global or an African person. He moves from the Gambia, from Senegal, and his nationality is just a Fulani man. And as a person, I may have my relations in the Cameroon, but they are also Fulani men. I have relations because from the maternal side, I'm a Fulani man. And that is why we want to educate people. A Fulani man sees himself as a Bayelsan, as somebody coming from the Niger Delta, because he speaks the Niger Delta language, which you and I don't. And of course, we would have to just take this as part of...
Let me stop this here. You see the audacity, how these people are very proud and confident of themselves, coming to the national television to tell you that they are bringing Fulanis from all over the world because they are their relation. If you have a relation in other country, how does that makes automatically becomes a member of your country? You see the nonsense that these people do, and nobody asks question in Nigeria.
That is what I'm telling you, that their intentionally is to Islamize Nigeria. Their target is Islamizing Nigeria. That's why Shetima said that. What is the meaning of restructuring? So when somebody is telling you he don't care about the restructuring, they know their target is to Islamize Nigeria. How can you say that your relative in Senegambia have the right to come to Nigeria and become a Nigerian? It doesn't make sense. And we are all sleeping. Igbos are sleeping. Yorubas are sleeping. Even ourselves, we don't even hear them anymore. So if we, okay, let me tell you now, my brother, Yoruba and Igbo should stop this useless tribalism and come together and solve this problem, because the intention of Fulani is to take Nigeria as their home country. The me and you will now become what they call it, a refugee in another man's land. It's a shameful thing. It's a shameful thing.
All right.
Do you know that if Fulani take away, if Fulani, for God forbid, if Fulani take Nigeria now, take over Nigeria from the indigenous of the country, do you know that our heritages have wiped off? We are not going to exist again. We will be existing like them, like the way they were existing before. We will not become Fulani and be walking like them, like Fulani.
All right, but you have not answered my question.
What question?
What do we do to these people who imported the terrorists? Because they are not only
brother,
Fulani,
I am telling you, there is nothing.
I told you that,
brother. I have told you 100 times, Mr. Okocha. I am a vaccine man. I know my age. I am up to 40. I am up to 40. I understand. I am a family man. I am up to 40. Even though you ask me this question, the same thing that you are asking me is the same thing I will repeat, my brother. I will repeat it to you, that there is nothing we can do. There is nothing we can do. You understand? There is nothing Nigeria can do, these politicians who imported them. There is nothing we can do. The only why I'm telling you that there is nothing we can do. The soldiers are working with them. The police are working with them. So they are all the same. So there is nothing we can do. So the revelation of Burkina Faso cannot happen in Nigeria. So there is no amount of thing. Okay, look at what happened in Lekki just because of protests. They killed innocent people. So the only thing, I am not a violent man. I am not a violent man. You understand? I am a man of integrity, Mr. Okocha. Now listen to me. I don't want to tell you fully who I am. I am not going to tell you who I am. But I am telling you, if Nigeria want to be better, but it's not possible for Nigeria to be better, because those terrorists they imported is like half of Nigeria. These terrorists we are talking about is 8 group and a 9 group that is in Nigeria. And if you calculate each of these 9 groups that are different terrorists, if you calculate them, maybe they're up to 100,000 terrorists in Nigeria. Nobody will know. Some of them are in the east, some of them are in the south, terrorizing. Bandits, all these bandits are not, they are not bandits, these are terrorists. The soldiers in uniforms are repentant Boko Haram. So there is nothing we can do to apprehend these people who imported this terrorism in Nigeria. The only thing that, okay, if we really say, okay, we want one Nigeria, then Nigeria is 230 million people. In these 230 million people, maybe 30 million should start the revolution. And this revolution shouldn't be messy a revolution, because if you shoot, the civilians will shoot you as a soldier. Yeah. If a soldier shoots any civilian, then the civilian should shoot the soldier. Simple. That is the revolution. Let us share that stupidity.
What of if that did not That did not solve the problem.
Brother, let me tell you, let me tell you, if we all fold our hands, if we all fold our hands,
No, we are not going to fold
me
our
and
hands.
you
That
will
is
never,
why
we and you will never have a place to call home. I am telling you this, Mr. Okocha. If we all, let me tell you, I am not in Nigeria. You see, all these Nigerian, our people in our Nigerian people living in Nigeria, they don't know anything. No, they don't know about freedom. You see, this country I'm living, they fight for their freedom. They fight for it. They share the BLOOD. You understand? They share the BLOOD. Now they are enjoying what their forefather fought for them. The problem of a black person, a black people. So the problem of black people is that they are afraid to die, but they want to go to heaven. You see how stupid black man is. You see how stupid black people is. They are afraid so that they will not die. They will not go to. They will, look at how stupid they are. Look at Adeboye. Adeboye came and make a protest that Jonathan is not doing well. Now look at them. They are. I don't go to church. I don't believe all these things. Those people that imported the terrorists, we can't do them anything. We can't do any shit. We can't do anything to them, brother. Even United States cannot do anything for you. For Nigerian, UN cannot do anything for Nigeria. If Nigeria will be waiting for UN and United States to come and save them the hands of terrorists, they are wasting their time. They are wasting their time. United States have said it that Nigeria is not a priority. Africa is not their priority. It's what they said. Go and check it. Go and Google it. It's what they said. They say Nigeria is not the priority. And Africa is not our priority. So we have to rise up and start and fight for our dear nation, Nigeria. But my brother, I don't believe in one Nigeria. We should stop pretending. Nigeria is gone since 1914. Nigeria have lasted for 100 years or 114 years. Nigeria have lasted. Because the idea of creation of Nigeria is not meant to be for forever. After 100 years, we are meant to come together and decide if we are still going to remain as one or we are going to disintegrate. So now Nigeria is still as one because of what the Westerners and the British are benefiting from Nigeria. Nigeria, let me tell you, Nigeria is not free. So they are using those terrorism to import more what they call it, more resources so that, you know, so these Westerners, their hands on that thing, so they cannot save we Nigerians. Nigeria is not a priority to Europe. Africa is not a priority to Europe. So these people who are talking about that imported the criminals who are terrorizing Nigeria, Mr. Okocha, me and you can't do them anything. We can't do them anything. The only way we can do them anything, we should start from this military and police. They are the main problem that look at how military police at checkpoints in Biafra land. Look at Biafra land. Just go to east. Too much of police checkpoints, military checkpoints is there collecting money from people. And you're telling me one Nigeria? And you're telling me that these people, let me tell you, even though we shout for 100 years, Fulani target is to Islamize Nigeria, so that if not even to Islamize Nigeria, they want all the whole Fulani in the West Africa, in the North Africa, in the East Africa to come to Nigeria as their homeland. Then me and you will become a refugee in another man's land. That shouldn't be a history. I am telling you the truth.
According to Banda Mohammed, that he is going to bring, foreigners into the country. I don't know how he wants to bring them. And I know that they have brought them so much. All right. Thank you so much for your assertion in all these things. Indeed, this is a very dangerous time we are in. And that is why we are just trying, every possible means, because we don't have to wait any time longer. This information need to get to everyone. Sometimes if you are the only one aware of something, no matter what you are doing, people will be looking at you that this one don't know what he's doing. You understand? Because they don't have the information. Information is also power. A lot of people don't have the information you have. They are not aware. They are asking every day, God, why are things like this? Why me? That's what they are asking every day. They don't even have the knowledge of the purpose of that question they are asking. Why? That the
But
people
Mr.
glorify.
Okocha, please, I have a question. I have a question. We that we are living in abroad, you know, we have more information than you people in Nigeria. Do you know that Nigerians, whenever I am watching social media like Facebook, like YouTube, I saw a lot of Nigerians, they don't even complain what is going on in Nigeria. All they talk about is about Cubana Chief Prince, about Davido, and they don't know what is coming. Why? Who did this to these people? Who did this to these boys and girls? All they know is to give a foolish advice that doesn't make sense. And they don't know on the ground that they want to kick them out of that country. They don't even know. Do you know what these people are doing? They want to capture the whole villages. Then when they capture the whole villages, then they are real master of that 8 terrorists in Nigeria will now come out to bounce on city. I'm telling you. And let me tell you, Tinubu is going to be the last president of Yoruba. Go and mark it. I'm telling you the truth. Tinubu, it will be the last president of Yoruba because the Funanis don't like Yoruba, but they are using Yoruba for political interest against the Igbos because they know Igbos are their main enemy, so they're using Yoruba against Igbos because once they have conquered Yoruba.
What about Igbo politicians?
Brother, let me tell you, the Igbo politicians are what they call it? They are their boys. The Igbo politicians are their boys because for the Igbo politicians, they believe that the Igbos lost the war during this Nigerian Biafran war. So they believe that Igbos lost the war. So they are afraid. So that, you know, let me tell you, these governors and the senators who are seeing all these things that is going on, they knew that what the Nigerian government and what the Yorubas and the Funanis are doing to Igbo, marginalizing Igbos are not good. But they have nothing to say because of their own interest.
How did the Yorubas marginalize Igbos?
Good. The Yorubas, they are the people, they are the real people who mastermind the Funanis. They shouldn't allow the Igbos to rule Nigeria. You understand? They are the one that plan it together with the Britain. That because if an Igbo man become president, things will be moving well, like Europe, like the place I'm living now. Things will be going well because Igbo man believe in, you know, they believe in economy and business, industrials, you know, they believe they want things should be better, things should go well, you know, for them. So they don't want to come to become a president so that they will start eating money. I am an Igbo man and I know how Igbo man, let me tell you, maybe Hope Uzodinma can be a president of Nigeria tomorrow. He will do well. I'm telling you, because he will not come and corrupt the mind of, he will do well. But as Hope Uzodinma is there, he's the governor, so he's controlled by the cabal. So the Igbo's politicians don't talk, but the people that talk is we the people who are looking for freedom. We are the people who are fighting, who are talking. But them, they don't talk because they are under the cabal. If they do anyhow, like Hope Uzodinma, he's not qualified to be the governor of Imo State. He stole it. He stole the governorship. You see it. So all the politicians are afraid of the Yorubas and Hausa, so that seize their money because a lot of them have billions of dollars in their accounts. So they don't want them, they should seize it. Like what happened to Biafra. After the war, they gave them 20 pounds. So they don't want that such thing to repeat again. Hope Uzodinma don't want such thing to repeat again. If I know, many of them, whatever they call them, politicians in for senator, whatever the local government, they don't want such things to repeat again because they value their money. They value their money they are making from the Nigerian government. Okay, Hope Uzodinma is giving people 5 billion, 6 billion to get vigilante for him to fight his Biafran Liberation Army.
How do you know?
You say?
How do you know?
What? What do you mean that what I mean?
I say, how do you know? How do you know?
That what? That about
No.
Hope Uzodinma.
Yes, that is giving them money.
Hope Uzodinma, you know, Kocha, you know, you are, I don't know what, you are a different journalist from Biafra. You are not into this Biafra agitation. You don't know anything about Biafra agitation. We are the people who knows about the Biafra agitation, and we know where we are getting our information. So any information I get, I will let you know. And this is the information I'm telling you that Hope Uzodinma gave people $5 billion naira. Sorry, 5 billion naira. No, 5.5 billion naira to people so that they will organize youth for him to fight the Biafran Liberation Army. So, how do you expect Hope Uzodinma that is fighting against his people? We now come and become an enemy to Yoruba and Funani? It's not possible now. It's not possible. It's not possible.
For me, I
this
firmly
has,
believe that.
you know, let me tell you. Okay, let me tell you my word, my brother. You see, I am a man that I am a psychologic man. I am not praising myself. And what I mean by psychology, I read your ways, the way you behave, your mentality, how you talk, how you respond. Now, listen to me. Igbos. If you are in this program, listen to me. You should stop betraying yourself. Stop betraying yourself. The more you betray yourselves, is the more the enemy will conquer. I am telling you this, Igbos. The more you betray yourself, my people, is the more the enemy will destroy, will conquer. But if we believe that we are the people of Israel and we are the children of the Jews, let me tell you, Igbos, rise up again. We should remember Ekumeku war. We should remember Ekumeku war. This is the time to come together and take away all these people who call themselves governors and whatever they call them, that is politicians. They say that the leaders of the Igbos. Let us come together and take them out.
Another question I want to ask you. So many people, you know, especially the politicians in Ibonland, I used to talk with them. We talk most of the time. So most of them, you know, allege that apart from political talks who are constituting nuisance in the Southeast, there are also some criminals who I personally have told them that I don't think those people have anything to do with Biafra agitation. But most of the criminals in the Southeast, they can claim that, oh, we are Biafrans. But actually, the activities does not even correspond to what they say they are. Like going to your fellow brothers' houses, burning them, killing your fellow brothers, and so on and so forth. So I categorically tell them, no, these people are not Biafra agitators. Most of them, I understand their political talks. Most of them were armed by politicians. Most of them are invaders. And some of them are still our people, the Igbos, who are still terrorizing. But these people are not Biafra agitators, but they claim to be. Why? Because maybe Nnamdi Kanu is in detention.
My brother, let me tell you, all those things you are hearing that they are burning houses, it is the soldiers. It's the soldiers. Sometimes they put on mufti to terrorize people so that they will be thinking that it is Gento and Butuzo who are the commander of Biafran Liberation Army. You understand? So these soldiers sometimes they put on mufti, they
Another question I
terrorize
want to
people.
ask you, sir. Yes, you just mentioned Biafra Liberation Army. Another question I want to ask you. If actually, because what is confusing me is that military will say that they are in the southeast. People will say they have police everywhere. People will say they have Biafra Liberation Army. And upon all these things, everywhere, katakata day, everywhere terrorists day. So what are they all doing?
Let me tell you.
What are they all doing?
My brother, thank you very much for this question. You see, the military, they are fighting the Biafran Liberation Army because, in Imo State, that Okigwe, they have a very big resources there. They have a very big resources there. So that resources, they are fighting to make sure that those Biafran Liberation will leave that Okigwe so that they can capture that resources. And Owerri is the last place because once they capture that Owerri, it is finished for Igbos. So these people, they are committing adultery, killing people, pretending that they what they call it, they are the Biafran Liberation Army, telling people to go to home, that they should stay inside, they shouldn't come out. If they come out, those people are Nigerian soldiers. The Biafran Liberation Army, they don't do all those things. I will defend them because I have been following them for a long time. Biafran Liberation Army are not criminals. The people doing those things, burning houses, are the Nigerian soldiers. Yeah. They are the one doing those things. They put on mufti sometimes. So not Biafran Liberation Army. Because they know where the Biafran Liberation Army is. They know where they is.
Okay.
So they are afraid to go there.
What is actually the work of this Biafran Liberation Army? Where some people from whether it's Akko, okay, I used to have a live session with them. Like yesterday, we still talk with live video. They show me so many things going on in their area, how invaders came into their area, terrorizing their people. In Neha move issues on local government area, it is more than 10 years. Nobody is there. You understand? When I mean nobody is there, this place is deserted. Just take a look at what I'm saying so that you understand.
This is Eyamufi, Enugu State. I've been telling you people that for many years now, all the villagers don't run away. Look at everywhere. Look at their market. Bush don't fool their market. Look at their market. That market you are seeing is a very busy market. But right now, you don't go see anybody there. If you enter inside that.
Now, let me cut this video first. This Ehamofu is more than 10 years. All these bandits invaded them, pursue everybody out. The reason why I continue to ask all these questions, including the military, if they are serious, why have they not gone there? Including the police, if they are serious, why have they not gone there to chase these Fulanis out? Including the Biafra Liberation Army, if they want to liberate Biafra, why have they not gone there to chase these people out? Every now and then, they are terrorizing our bushes, doing all those things. So my own purpose is let people be saved. You understand? Let the people be saved. If the military cannot save the people, then the military are bullshit. If the police cannot save the people, they are bullshit. Any group at all that cannot save the people, they are useless. That is my own mentality. Because the purpose of any security is to save the people. But when the people continue to die, meaning the security is of no use, that is why I don't value the presence of army in the southeast. After all, they are even increasing the insecurity. The police, I don't value them. Anybody at all. How I wish I'm seeing results people are being saved, then I can say yes, kudos that some people are working. But as it stands now, everybody, it doesn't make sense. What do you think about this?
My brother, you see, what I understand is that, like as you said, what happened in Hamufu, you know that Hamufu. Since I've been hearing that place, the Biafran Liberation Army were there. So when they were there, the people of that place, they started fighting against the Biafran Liberation Army and soldiers. So the Biafran Liberation Army, what they did, they went back to their camp because the villagers, it was the villagers that said they don't want them. The Hamufu said they don't want the Biafran Liberation Army. They said it. So when the Biafran Liberation Army left, the Funanina came, invaded that place fully, and chased them out. You see, because of what? You betrayed your own brother who came to save you, who came to protect the land.
When do they form this Biafran Liberation Army?
Good.
I don't think it's long now, because this thing I'm saying is more than 11 years old.
The Biafran Liberation Army, how we started, they were ESN, created by Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, His Excellency.
Yes.
He was the man who created ESN. So when he created ESN,
but
ESN
before the
started.
Ehamufu has been like this before ESN was created.
My brother, you know, this Ehamufu, they say that is his century. You know, they didn't tell me if it's 11 years or 10 years. They are saying they chased them. So I was thinking maybe it's 2002 or 2023. This thing happened. That is what we all are thinking. But now you are telling us it's 11 years ago. So we don't know if it's because ESN was formed. ESN, so excuse me, ESN was formed in 2020. By now it's Nnamdi Kanu.
The governor, yes, the governor that handed over to Pitamba met Ehamufu like that. For you to understand what I'm saying, he met Ehamufu like that.
He said, you know, Funanis have been living in Enugu for decades. They have been living in Enugu for decades. And after the Civil War, you see, after the Civil War, because a lot of Funanis came to that Enugu to fight the Biafran soldiers as of that time. So many of them are settled there, you know. Like this Peter Mba. Peter Mba is a Funani man. He's not an Igbo man. You understand? He's an Funani man. He was. Let me tell you.
But Mba is an Igbo
there are people. Now. Let me tell you. There are Funanis in Enugu who bear Chinedu, who bear Chioma, who bear Ebuka, who bear Chisom, Mohammed, Musa, Ibrahim. You understand? So those Funani were born there. Like there are many people during 90s. There are people who I know during the war. Their mother were pregnant. Their mother pregnated. Funani pregnant their mother. They gave birth to them. They don't even know who is their father. And some of them, during the years, as of they were born in 70s, 76. So those, Funanis. So boys, so they became plenty. They became plenty. You know, some of them, I went to school with them. They speak Igbo like me. They talk like me, but they are Funanis. It's not a joke. I went to school with them. So one was telling, when we are, as of 90s, when we are in the class of that time, one would tell me, hey bro, I am from, my father is from Kaduna. I am Funani, but I speak Igbo. But I was born in Igbo. I said, but do you know your father? He said he don't know his father. I said, but how come you know you are Funani? because that
All
time we
right.
don't even know the meaning of Funani and Hausa. All we know is
All right.
Hausa. He now say
There is
Funani. I
a,
say, which one is Funani?
yeah.
He started
There is
explaining to me.
there is a trending video where someone shot 3 people to death and said that they use his gun to go for robbery. Have you seen the video?
I have seen the video. Yes.
Yeah. How do you react to such thing?
Good. You see, my brother, I don't know, according to what I heard, the story I heard, I heard that those boys, they went to a man. I don't know. Do you know that boy that he was putting on yellow shirts?
Yeah,
One of them was putting on yellow shirt. Yes, 3 of them went to a man's house. So they went to the man's house. So they robbed the man. So when the man noticed that one with yellow cloth, the man now called the boy name. So when the boy knew, the boy, according to what I heard, they said the boy now shot the man. So when he shot the man, they left. The next day, they now went to go and they went to go and rob people inside the car, and take their phone. You understand? So I don't want to go to that story like that, but as I hear, so those 3 boys now, I don't know what happened, how their master now catch them. When they catch them, they started asking them why did they do such thing? Why? So the guy now gets pissed off and starts shooting them, killing them. My brother, because of one, they say that they are Biafran Liberation Army, that they are working with a man called Gento. Gento is a man, is a former soldier of Nigeria. And Gento, they went to a meeting. Gento ate poison with his boss Butuzo, with other group. All of them went to a meeting, so they ate poison. Now, Gento had been battling with his life. Now, the people who are working with those boys they killed now said that it is Gento. Perhaps Gento is battling his life because he ate poison. And they claim it was Gento that shot those boys. It's not Gento, because Gento is sick.
You know the reason why I'm saying that? All those things they are doing, you saw what happened in that video. All those things are criminality. It does not have place in our culture and in our way of life. And that is why I'm trying to let people understand, like, look at the IPOB I know before, during Nnamdi Kanu time. I think it has been hijacked by people who still claim that they are IPOB.
Sorry, sir. You say it has been hijacked. Let me tell you, it has been hijacked, but it hasn't been officially that it has been hijacked. One, I am a full member of IPOP, and when I mean member of IPOP, I am a Biafran. And you yourself speaking, Okocha, you are a Biafran. You are a Biafran as well. Now, this thing haven't been hijacked. The only way it has been hijacked is because those people who are working with Nnamdi Kanu called DOS, they call them DOS. They are the one now working with the Nigerian government so that the actualization of Biafra won't be reality. You understand? They are fighting Nnamdi Kanu. The people who are working with Nnamdi Kanu to get Biafra, they turn against Nnamdi Kanu because of Simon Ekpa. Because Simon Ekpa stopped the criminality of DOS. And Simon Ekpa now called his own group, what they call Autopilot. So from Autopilot, we now got government in exile, Biafran government in exile. So this government in exile is the one that Simon is now controlling to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is our leader. He sees Mazi Nnamdi Kanu still remain our leader. But he is the prime minister of Biafra. We all voted for him. I voted for him on our line. We all voted for him. You know, because I will tell you. So, so this...
Nnamdi Kanu said that Nnamdi Kanu has mandated someone to be taking charge before he comes out. How do you react to that?
Good. My brother, all those things are propaganda. That man they call, what they call his name? Living in Ghana. What they call his name? Ima Powerful. Ima Powerful is a criminal. Ima Powerful was among the people that sued Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because of the want Peter Obi should be president.
But Nnamdi Kanu saying he's lawyer. I said, but
Nnamdi Kanu saying he's lawyer. Nnamdi Kanu, brother, let me tell you, you can never come and tell me, say, Nnamdi Kanu say, na lie. We want to hear from the supreme mouth of Nnamdi Kanu. We want to hear from the Nnamdi Kanu himself. You can't just come and tell me that Nnamdi Kanu killed a goat when I did not see Nnamdi Kanu confess that he killed a goat. It's not possible. So Nnamdi Kanu did not send him. All those lawyers, you know, let me tell you, you come and be telling me what Nnamdi Kanu say because of you are a lawyer, I should believe you. No, lawyers are made. If a lawyer died, they should bury his face. They shouldn't make his face to come up. They should close his face, turn it upside down, because they are all liars. They are all liars. All those things are liars. I don't believe all those things. I am not a fool. You can't come and tell me Nnamdi Kanu say it's a lie.
How do we make sure, you know, thank God you have been following me before. You know, my interest is just the security of life. I have so much passion on it. I have so much interest in the security of life and property. How do we stop all this criminality? I personally, I believe that if Nnamdi Kanu comes out, that all these things is going to quench. I know about that. But how do we manage to stop? However, if you read Amnesty report, Amnesty indicted the military that they are causing insecurity in the south. They indicted the police, they indicted the Bubago, and these are the people causing insecurity. They also indicted some IPOB member, of which I communicated with one of them. I told them that, look at these people are pure criminals. They have nothing to do with IPOB at all. You understand? And all these things are going on when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case is in court. They have so many cases in the court. So it means that they are trying to make sure Nnamdi Kanu remains there forever. Because sometimes, if people who are criminals, who have never even been a member of IPOB, because this is why I keep on saying IPOB. I know that IPOB used to blow the whistle, carry stick, do all those things. Apart from that, they have a vigilante group called ESN that time that always go to the bush to make sure
they are the Biafran liberation. Okay. Do you know?
You understand? That was.
Do you know the reason why? Do you know? Sorry. Do you know the reason why the Biafran Liberation Army, they are not more in the bush? They are in the bush. Some of them are in the bush, but some of them are in the city. The reason why is because of the soldiers are killing the innocent people. Let me tell the world. Let me say it now on your platform. How many people are watching you, and people who are watching you from Facebook, they should hear me. The Nigerian government are the one burning people's houses. They are the one kidnapping people. They are the one working with DOS. DOS sell Nnamdi Kanu to the Nigerian government because they want Igbo presidency.
But
Igbos are the one betraying themselves. Igbos are betraying themselves.
Yeah, if you claim that DOS sold Nnamdi Kanu, but Nnamdi Kanu is not directly working with DOS and sending message across through him. What do you think
All
about
those
that?
things are propaganda. All those things, let me tell you, my brother, I am living in Europe. I am over here 20 something years. And what I want you now to listen to me. Hmm? Don't joke with a white man. Don't play with a white man with your propaganda. Don't come and tell a white man, he said this. The white man will say, bring him, let him talk, so that we can hear him and he see his mouth, not with AI, original. Before the white man will believe you. You understand what I mean? So you, those, what? Let me tell you. You see all those, what they call it, all those barrister or lawyer or professor, you see, they are all criminals. They are criminals. I don't value Nigerian lawyer. They are all criminals. They are not well educated. They are not well educated.
Why do you say so?
They are
That
not
they are
well
not well
educated.
educated. Don't forget that they are
They are
still the
not
one
well
implementing Nnamdi
educated.
Kanu.
Can't you see them? Can't you see the way they are talking? Can't you see the way the riffraff with white baby is
So
talking that Nnamdi Kanu told them that they should listen to him are powerful. Who are you?
wait.
You come and tell
If you calm down, bro. If you are the lawyer, you are Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer. So if Nnamdi Kanu send you message to send a more powerful, you said because Nnamdi Kanu is in prison that you will not deliver his message. Why are you his lawyer again?
Let me tell you. Ima powerful betrayed Nnamdi Kanu. He betrayed Nnamdi Kanu. Those things you are hearing that they say that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu send a message. Sorry, they say that they send Mazen Nnamdi Kanu send a message to give him a powerful. Let me tell you, all those things are rubbish. All those things are lies. They are lies. You understand? Don't come and tell me that who is more powerful? Who is more powerful to compare our Prime Minister Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Mazen Simon Ekpa? Do you know how this guy sacrificed? Let me tell you, Mr. Okocha, this man they call our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa have sacrificed for Biafra. And nobody should joke with that, because if enough powerful is fighting, is really fighting for Biafra, he will be in jail. He will be in jail. If Ima Powerful is fighting for Biafra, he will be in jail. But Simon Ekpa is in jail. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is in detention. Simon Ekpa is in jail. But he's coming out soon.
No.
But Ima Powerful is not in jail. He's making propaganda.
Look at where we are getting it wrong, okay? Nnamdi Kanu is in detention, not because of what he did, because of what they say he did. If you follow Nnamdi Kanu case, for example, the first day in court, DSS said that we did not find anything terrorizing or incriminating in his hand. DSS made that statement. So they are not holding Nnamdi Kanu because of what he did, but they are holding him because of what they say he caused others to do. And that is why this case is not making sense. The case won't even get heard. You understand? Because they are now judging Nnamdi Kanu. You made a broadcast. Because of that broadcast, people do this. Because of that broadcast, people do that. And there is a law that if I am an adult, you ask me to go and kill people, the law will hold me. The law will not hold you unless I'm a minor. You understand? So it's not because Nnamdi Kanu is in detention, you want everybody fighting to be in detention. It's not like that. You understand? By the way,
what I mean, brother, I'm not saying that anybody should be in detention or those things. You told me, you said that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu send a message through his lawyer to send to Ima Powerful.
I saw it online.
Yes. Do you know that? Do you know how many millions of Biafrans have lose interest from Ima Powerful? Do you think it's easy for them to go and meet Ima Powerful? Even me myself, do you think you can confuse me to go and listen to that fool who claimed to fight for Biafran freedom?
What
You
about
are
if
fighting
Nnamdi
for
Kanu?
Biafran freedom and you are still working with DSS Nigeria. You are still working with Nigerian police. You are still working with Nigerian soldier. Eh? That doesn't make sense. That's
All right.
stupidity. You are selling your people.
That is apart. Let me ask you one last question. Now, you know, this is conversation. We talk, we share opinion. The last question I want to ask you is, what if Nnamdi Kanu comes out now? He said the target is freedom of his people, which is the Biafra he's looking for, but he wants to change the strategy of getting the freedom. And you know, Nnamdi Kanu is very influential. He said that he wants to have a political party where everybody, in fact, if you don't join the political party, to win an election will be difficult for you because the influence is there and people will buy his idea. And the purpose is that they will have House of Rep members, senators, unlike what they have now. Maybe they will send them to the House of Rep, House of Senate. They will go there and fight for, you know, this referendum and all those things. Just imagine if the whole politician from the Southeast, House of Rep and Senate, if they talk about the release of Nnamdi Kanu, they refuse, all of them will walk out. The following day, you say Nnamdi Kanu will be released. I'm just saying, no. If Nnamdi Kanu buy this idea like this, will you follow him?
Sorry, Mr. Kocha, can you repeat it again, please? Please.
Okay, yes,
please, for the last time.
I will repeat it, yes. I say, what about if Nnamdi Kanu comes out now? He did not change. His target, his vision is just the freedom of his people, getting Biafra for them. But he changed his strategy of getting the freedom in the sense that he can form like a Biafran party where everybody in the Southeast, if you did not even join the party to win, it will be difficult for you to get one vote. Nobody will vote for you. I know that in the Southeast,
Biafran party to be Biafran party to become just to have the Biafran party for what? Just for what? For Nnamdi Kanu should be the president of Nigeria.
That is not what I'm saying. I said the party is to send parliamentarians like the House of Rep, the House of Senate. I'm just saying, giving an example. Then when they get there, they would now start talking about the issue of referendum, like this state in Spain that has almost succeeded, that Spain is begging them now, whether it's Catalonia. What they normally do, for example, if they come to parliament, like Senate, if they just talk anything, all of them will walk out. So what if Nnamdi Kanu comes out and buy the kind of idea like that? Will you follow him?
My brother, you know, Ohamadike, Nnamdi Kanu. I have read him and I have watched him and I have listened to his speech. Nnamdi Kanu is coming out with Biafran flag. So all these ones to come and sit down and talk or to dialogue, blah, blah, blah. Nnamdi Kanu is not ready for that one. Nnamdi Kanu is ready. He's coming out, and as he's coming out, he's bringing the Biafran flag. You understand? Because the Biafrans, we are not wasting time. We don't want to waste time. We are not there to come and talk with Funani or Yoruba or to get a Biafran party, blah, blah, blah. No. My brother, all we want is that day he's coming out is the day we will declare Biafran. So Nnamdi Kanu is not going there. He's coming out with Biafran flag.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Peaceman, and thank you everyone who find time to join me in this late evening. Mr. Mwa Obase Kano, come back, AJK Oden, Patrick Rance, Emmanuel Obai, and Isaac Okioku. The Attendiluvian, is it Attendiluvian? Did I pronounce it well? All right, everyone, you are welcome. Sonics Brown. I think I can call everyone out. They are not much. Obumokeke. Thank you everyone for joining us. You know, today makes it 11 years when the APC, I call them the terrorist organization according to the Canadian court, imported these people they used to call bandits in Nigeria. They actually imported them. And it was not ended. They came to the national television to say that they imported them. So they agreed that they imported them. So that was the conversation of today's program. And we discussed more about that before our guest, started telling us about the insecurity in the Southeast and what he thinks about that. So in all we do, I think the primary responsibility is about the security and the safety of our people. So I really value everyone who can give the people security. I value everyone, but in a situation where the military is there, the police is there, and the insecurity is still going on, Ebuka Obi is there, insecurity is still going on, and there is another group they call Biafra Liberation Army is there, the insecurity is still going on. So I just feel that all of them are not useful to the people, both the military, both the police, because you can't be there, people are dying, you can't be there, people are running away from their ancestral homes and so on and so forth. So I'm very, very passionate about the security of life of the people. Very, very passionate about that. So I just pray that the right thing will be done. I believe that if Nnamdi Kanu is released today, that all this nonsense will continue. No, it is going to stop. It is going to stop. And the politicians knows all these things. They know it's going to stop. That is why they are doing all these things. And don't forget that what fueled all this agitation, what fueled all these things you are seeing today is because of importation of the terrorists by the All Progressive Congress. That was when everybody started saying, no, we can't be in the same country with these people. How dare you import millions of terrorists into the country because you want to win an election? And after the election, the people continue to kill the people. And I am saying today that if we continue to keep quiet, if everybody continue to keep quiet, that all is well. Everything will come against us very soon. This is after 11 years. From the beginning of this video, I said from August 27, 2014, that was when this importation started. It enters January 2015. Their mission is just to remove Jonathan. And after that, what happened? The people they imported, they could not collect gun from them. They did not give them house. They started talking about Ruga. They started talking about this and that is where we are today. The insecurity is now holistic everywhere and everybody is suffering. Anyway, I believe that everything that has a beginning must surely have an end. So this is the topic we have discussed so far today. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget that we have started streaming on Facebook, our new Facebook page. So it's a Okocha Happy Masses page. So you can actually help us to share our videos on Facebook. You know, it's a new page, so we don't have audience there like that. Yes, this is the name of the page there on the screen, Okocha Happy Masses page. So you can help us to share our videos there. So let's see what we can do with the Facebook page as well. All right, see you tomorrow. That is this morning because this is 12:45 a.m. Nigerian time. So see you in the morning with the top stories coming from across the country. Thank you.